In 2008, the world witnessed what is known to be an incest crime that is beyond human comprehension. This story might just be the most horrific or disturbing story you will ever see on the internet. In a quiet Australian town, a seemingly ordinary man named Josef Fritzl committed one of the most shocking and horrifying crimes in the modern history. For 24 years, he held his daughter Elizabeth captive in a secret basement, fathering 7 children with her. Join us as we uncover the step-by-step details of this unimaginable crime. Josef Fritzl was born on April 9, 1935 in Stenton. He married Rosemary in 1956 and they had 7 children together, including Elizabeth, born in 1966. By all outdoor appearances, the Fritzl family seemed normal, but beneath the surface, Josef was hiding a dark and sinister secret. Bear in mind that in 1967, Josef was sentenced to 18 months imprisonment for climbing through an open bedroom window and raping a sleeping woman in the Austrian city of Linz, where he was working as an electrical engineer. Little and innocent Elizabeth was described as a bright and lively girl. However, her father began abusing her when she was just 11 years old. Little did she know that her nightmare was only beginning. Elizabeth was 18 and working as a waitress at a motorway service station near Stenton when she was lured to the cellar by her father that day. He knocked her out and handcuffed her to a metal pole. For the first few weeks, he kept her in the dark, starting the act in the initial stage of her disappearance. She was reported missing, but police, neighbors, and her own mother believed Fritzl's explanation that she had run away to join the cult. A letter which her father forced her to write arrived at the house a month later to back the claim that she intentionally disappeared. It told her parents that she was making a new life for herself and they should not shout for her. During Elizabeth's first days in the cellar, Josef would visit only to rape her and supply food. According to Austrian police, Elizabeth had the choice to be raped or to starve. The basement was soundproofed and concealed behind a series of locked doors. Over the years, Josef expanded the cellar, creating a living area that included sleeping quarters, a bathroom, and a small kitchen. Elizabeth was completely cut off from the outside world. Throughout the years, Josef lived a double life. According to his wife's sister, Christiana, he would go to the cellar every day, usually at about 9 a.m., allegedly to draw blueprints for machines he was selling. He would often spend whole nights there. He watched motor racing on television with his children, and in a bizarre attempt at playing the normal father, would buy toys for children and play with them. During her captivity, Elizabeth gave birth to 7 children, and one of them eventually died immediately after birth. 3 of the children, Christine, Stefan, and Felix, remained in the basement with Elizabeth, while the other 3 were taken upstairs by Josef and raised by him and his wife, Rosemary, who believed they were abandoned by Elizabeth. When Christine and Stefan were born, Fritzl believed it was possible they could possibly stay hidden forever. But as the raping continued and Elizabeth's family grew, he simply ran out of room. It was too late to move the 2 eldest, who by that time had memories of the place and of their mother and him together, so they were out of this thought to be taken upstairs. During the process, Josef was planning to release them. He drafted a good plan by making Elizabeth to write a letter in which she said she wanted to come back, but there are no possibilities yet. By this time, Josef is beginning to be aware that he couldn't keep the thing going forward forever. His old-looking daughter, who now looked as old as her mother, started to become less attractive, but this deceit was denied by Christine's illness. In April 2008, Christine, the eldest child, became critically ill. Josef agreed to take her to the hospital after a lot of persuasion by Elizabeth. Christine's condition became worse as she looked pale. The doctors requested to see the mother of Christine. On April 26, 2008, Josef allowed Elizabeth to visit Christine in the hospital. After 24 years, she was finally free. Elizabeth bravely told the doctor her story, which led to Josef's arrest the next day. In March 2009, Josef Josef Fritzl was tried and convicted of multiple charges, including rape, incest, and murder by negligence for the death of one of the infants. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. The court proceedings revealed the full extent of his heinous crimes, shocking the world. Elizabeth and her children placed in a secure location where they began the long process of healing and rebuilding their life. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the dark and disturbing world of Josef Fritzl. If you find this video informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more true crime stories. At Dark Files Diary, we believe that understanding the past is key to preventing the future tragedies. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe.